So we have linear equations of order 1. So we're now going to consider linear differential equation of order 1 and the different methods on how to solve these linear differential equations. A differential equation of first order and first degree involving only two variables x and y may be written in the differential form m dx plus n dy equals 0, where m and n are functions of x and y. So yung m, pwede yung function of x and y, function of x, function of y. Same with n. And we're going to solve this differential equation using different methods. So first, we have the separation of variables. Okay, so we're going to discuss first the separation of variables. And we're going to consider the form m dx plus n dy equals 0. Again, m and n are functions of x and y. So, pag sinabi nating separation of variables, kung meron tayong dx, dapat nakasama lang niya ay function of x. Same with dy, dapat nakasama niya ay function of y lang. So, pag may naligaw na variable doon na iba, kailangan natin siyang maalis. So, kailangan siyang, kung separable siya, separate natin. Okay. So, usually, sa separation of variables, ang unang hanapin nyo dyan is yung, ito ba i-factorable? Kung factorable yun, magagawa ba nating product ng x and y, yung variables natin. So, pag naging product yan ng x and y, pwede siyang ma-separate. So, pag hindi mo siya na-express as product of x and y, so hindi siya pwedeng separate. Lalo na kunwari, ano yan, sum lang yan ng x and y, or difference yan, so hindi siya pwedeng separate. Pero usually, pag nag-product yan ng x and y, so pwede mo siyang i-separate by division lang ng mga functions. Okay. So suppose we have function of x times function of y dx plus function of x plus function of y dy equals 0. So we have here product of function of x and y para sa m, para sa n natin. So ibig sabihin, pwede mo yung i-separate. Pwede mo yung paghiwalayin. So pag dinivide mo yung buong equation by g of y and this f of x, yung uppercase, so makakancel ang g of y dito, makakancel dito ang f of x natin. So meron ka ng function of x na lang and function of y. So we're going to divide the equation by g of y, yung lowercase na g, and f of x, yung uppercase natin. So that the differential dx will be multiplied by functions of x only. Same with differential dy. Meron tayo ng function of y. Okay, divide natin. And we will have 1 over g of y times f of x times the whole equation f of x g of y dx plus f of x g of y dy equals 0. Okay, tayo sa first term. Divide yung first term, divide yung second term. So magkakaroon tayo ng f of x gy, f of x g of y dx over g of y f of x plus f of x g of y dy over g of y f of x equals 0. 0 pa rin dito, di ba? 0 over any value, any number is 0 pa din. So cancel yung g of y, cancel dito ang f of x, then we will have function of x over function of x dx na lang. So, function of y na lang ito over function of y dy. So, meron na lang tayo ngayong function of x para sa dx, function of y para sa dy. So, na-separate na natin yung mga variables. So, after separating the variables, proceed tayo sa integration. So, we're going to integrate the equation. So, integrating, we will have the integral of f of x over f of x dx plus the integral of g of y over g of y dy equals c. So, ganun lagi, pag nag-integrate tayo, equal na lagi yan sa c. Galing ka ng 0, integrate natin, equal sa c. Ngayon dito, kayo bahala mag-apply ng integration formulas. Kung pwede ba dyan ang basic formulas Pag hindi, gamit ng different techniques of integration, kung ano man ang applicable. Okay, so after integrating, we will have the general solution of the differential equation. Okay. So galing tayo ng ng different techniques ng integration ay turo natin sa inyo. So just i-apply ngayon. Okay. So we're going to find the differential. We're going to find the general solution of the following differential equations. Okay, number 1, we have 8x cubed tangent y dx minus the quantity 2x raised to 4 minus 1 secant squared y dy equals 0. Okay. Solve natin. Again, by inspection, we can see that m and n are both products of functions of x and y and can be separated. Okay, so dito sa m, meron niyang 8x cubed multiplied by tangent y, kaya meron niyang product ng x and y. Same with n. We have here 2x raised to 4 minus 1, function of x, secant squared y, function of y. So, pareha silang product ng function of x and y. So, pwede mo siyang i-separate. Pwede mong paghiwalayin. Dito sa may unang term natin, sa m, kailangan mawala yung tangent y. Dito naman, kailangan maalis natin yung 2x raised to 4 minus 1. That's why we're going to divide the equation by tangent y and 2x raised to 4 minus 1. So, para makancel sa bawat term natin. Then, divide the equation by tangent y, 2x raised to 4 minus 1. Divide natin. And we will have 1 over tangent y times 2x raised to 4 minus 1 times 8x cubed tangent y dx minus the quantity 2x raised to 4 minus 1 secant squared y dy equals 0. So, muna tayo sa unang term. So, get 8x cubed tangent y dx over tangent y 2x raised to 4 minus 1 minus 2x raised to 4 minus 1 secant squared y dy over tangent y 2x raised to 4 minus 1 equals 0. So, cancel yung tangent y. Cancel yung 2x raised to 4 minus 1. Kaya meron tayong 8x cubed over 2x raised to 4 minus 1 dx minus secant squared y over tangent y dy equals 0. Okay, rewrite natin. Again, we have 8x cubed dx over all over 2x raised to 4 minus 1 minus secant squared y dy over tangent y equals 0. So, meron na lang tayong function of x kasama ng dx, function of y kasama ng dy. We're going now to integrate the equation. Okay, so integrating, we will have the integral of 8x cubed dx all over 2x raised to 4 minus 1 dx minus the integral of secant squared y over tangent y dy equals c. Lagi, equal c lagi, pag nag-integrate tayo. So ngayon, check nyo muna, integrable na ba yan? Pwede ba dyan ang basic formulas natin? Diba? Ano ba ang kailangan? Check nyo muna. Yan nyo muna yung denominator sa numerator. Pag ba nag-differentiate tayo sa denominator, equal ba yun sa numerator? Let u muna lagi, Simula kayo sa let u pag meron kayong rational. So parang dito, ang lagi yung sisimulan nyo lagi ang integration sa paggamit ng u sa denominator. And kunin mo ang derivative nun, pag nag-equal sa numerator, integrable siya. Okay, so we're going to let the denominator equal to u and we're going to take the derivative. So para dito sa una, we have 8x cubed minus all over 2x raised to 4 minus 1 dx. So ang ating denominator ay 2x raised to 4 minus 1. Yan ang u natin. Now differentiating, du equals 8x cubed dx. Ayun, equal sa taas, 8x cubed dx. So integrable ito, ibig sabihin. Sa pangalawa, We have secant squared y over tangent y dy. So, ang u mo dyan ay tangent y. Then, differentiate natin. Secant squared y, derivative ng y ay 1, dy. Secant squared u du. Meron tayo Secant squared u du. Kaya merong 1 dito. So, simplifying, db is equal to secant squared y dy. Magamit akong letter v muna kasi may u tayo dito. Hindi tayo malito sa paggamit ng variable. So, u sa kabila, b naman sa isang part ng ating integration. Okay. Pag-check natin, ito, 8x cubed dx, yun yung du. Ito naman ay u. Secant squared y dy, we have db. Tangent y is b. Okay, palitan natin ang variables. So, magiging du over u minus integral of db over b equals c. So, integrable yan equals sa ln u, ln b. So, we have ln u minus ln b equals c. Ngayon, pagka nag-integrate tayo at yung mga sagot natin ay puro naka-natural logarithm ln, gagawin natin yung c, ln na rin. Kaya meron kang ln u minus ln b equals ln c. Kasi ang ln c ay c pa din, di ba? Ang logarithm ng constant ay constant pa din yun. Gagawin natin siyang lnc para lang siya masimplify. Sige natin. So we have ln of 2x raised to 4 minus 1 minus ln of tangent y equals ln of c. And remember, we let u equals 2x raised to 4 minus 1 kanina, and then we let v equals tangent y. Kaya mayroon tayong ln of the quantity 2x raised to 4 minus 1 minus ln of tangent y equals ln of c. Again, itong c, nagiging ln c lang yan kapag lahat ng sagot mo sa integration ay naka ln or ln. Ano? So, gano'n lang gagawin natin para lang siya masimplify. Okay. Doon tayo sa properties of logarithm. Reviewin natin. First, property, yung n log of x, pwede mo siyang gawing logarithm of x raised to n. Iangat mo lang ito doon, magiging exponent ng x. Next, yung sum. So, we have log of m plus log of n. Pwede mo gawing product, log of mn. Para siya maging single logarithm. Another one is yung difference. Pwede mo siyang gawing quotient naman, m over n. So, parang ito, meron tayo dyang difference. Log of m minus log of n, pwede mo siyang gawing single logarithm. Kaya magkakaroon tayo ng ln of 2x raised to 4 minus 1 over tangent y equals ln c. So, pag sinimplify yan, ang kalabasan yan is 2x raised to 4 minus 1 na lang over tangent y equals c. So, ito yung ating final answer. So, bakit naging ganyan? Baka sabihin nyo, kinancel yung ln. So, hindi siya kinakancel. Yan kasi ay galing sa property ng logarithm. Saka na exponential. Ba't naging ganito ang sagot? Ito ang purpose bakit natin ginagawang ln yung constant. Para ma-apply natin yung properties ng logarithm and exponential. At ang kalalabasan nga niya, mawawala yung logarithm. So, may iwan lang, 2x raised to 4 minus 1 over tangent y equals c. So, paano nangyari? Natin. So, meron tayong ln of 2x raised to 4 minus 1 over tangent y equals ln of c. Again, para ma-simplify ito, gagawin ko siyang single logarithm. So, transpose lang si ln c. Kaya meron tayong ln of 2x raised to 4 minus 1 over tangent y minus ln c equals 0. Again, kanina, kagaya dito, difference yan. Pwede mo yan gawing single logarithm. So, mag-go over. Para kang merong m, saka n, magiging m over n. So, meron tayong ln of 2x raised to 4 minus 1 over tangent y all over c. Ito yung si m over n equals 0 na lang. Ngayon, sa logarithm, yung ln, ang katumbas nun ay yung common, log base e. So, pwede mo siyang palitan. Logarithm of 2x raised to 4 minus 1 over tangent y all over c to the base e equals 0. So ito ang katumbas ng ln. Common logarithm base e. Okay. Balik tayo sa form ng logarithm. So in logarithmic form, we have the logarithm of n to the base b equals x. So ang tawag sa b ay base, ang tawag sa x ay exponent, yung n ang ating magiging number or answer. So yun yung logarithmic form natin. In exponential form, pwede mo yung gawing exponential form, base, di ba? Raise mo sa exponent, equals sa answer. So meron tayong b, yun ang base, exponent ay x, b raised to x equals n, yung n ang answer. Kagaya dito, meron kang base na e, di ba? Equal yun sa 0, yun ang exponent. Ito kayo yung sagot. So ibig sabihin, e raise mo sa 0, equal yun sa 2x raised to 4 minus 1 over tangent y all over c. Yun na, base, exponent. Ito yung ating pinaka-answer. So, yun. Ngayon, itong e na yan, naka-raise sa 0, equal yan sa 1. Di ba? So, meron tayong 1 equals 2x raised to 4 minus 1 over tangent y all over c. Ngayon, pwede mo yan i-cross multiply. So, meron kang 1 times c equals sa c. c equals 2x raised to 4 minus 1 over tangent y. Kaya natin nakuha itong sagot na to. So, ito yung kanyang principle. Hindi kinakancel yung ln dyan. So, bali, pag naka-ln, lahat ng sagot mo sa integration, ginagawa nating ln yung c. Then meron tayong shortcut, nawawala yung ln. Kasi nga, ito yung kanyang principle. Hindi siya kinakancel, Hindi nakakancel yun. Bali, shortcut na lang yan, ng pag-simplify. So, ganun ginawa natin, Single logarithm muna tayo. Then, pagka equal na sa magkabilang side, ay single logarithm na lang. So, pwede nang mawala yung ln na yon. Pag meron ka lnc, so meron ka na lang 2x raised to 4 minus 1 over tangent y equals c. Again, ito yung kanyang pinaka-principle. Okay.